When we talk about adultery in marriage, adultery doesn't happen in one day or in 1 week or in 1 month. No one can say that, oh, it all of a sudden happened without my control. Adultery always begins with pornography, because pornography creates this unrealistic imagination, which in turn kind of, fuels dissatisfaction in marriages. Because what you see there is never what really happens in marriage. It's very different. So when your marriage is in a dissatisfied state, finally that will open door for a person to look for intimacy outside of marriage. And that will lead to adultery. So it always begins at the point of pornography. The seed is sown. The seed of adultery is sown when you begin to watch pornography, when a person begins to watch pornography. And so you've got to be careful. If there is such habit in your life, then the seed for marital unfaithfulness is sown. Because here's the thing, the enemy's biggest target is marriage. The enemy's biggest target is marriage. And he's always waiting to split people. He's always waiting to divorce a couple. He's always there to cause problems between two people in a married relationship. Or he's waiting to break family. And pornography is the seed that will one day cause adultery. And if it's not stopped at a young age, it's going to be very difficult to stop when you're older. And when it comes to a point of adultery, you look at what Proverbs 9 verse 17 says. What Solomon says, stolen water is sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. Stolen water is sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. So what will happen is, when pornography fuels dissatisfaction in marriage, and dissatisfaction in marriage leads to adultery, when a person hits that point of adultery, it'll feel as if they've finally found the satisfaction they're looking for. The Bible says stolen water is sweet, bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But eventually there's going to be a consequence for that. If you go to the next verse, it goes on to say, but he does not know that the dead are there. There are guests are in the depths of Sheol. I want you to kind of grasp what's going on here. Pornography is so dangerous that we may not realize its effect. It's going to lead to a point where marriages will be destroyed. And I can honestly tell you that a lot of divorce that we witness, that we see happening in our world today, is out of, marital unfaithfulness. One partner was unfaithful. And what always fuels unfaithfulness is pornography. Because it makes you seek for something beyond what is found in your marriage. And if it's a married couple watching pornography together, please stop that. You can never get better in your relationship by seeing other people commit sinful acts. And as a church, we need to stand on guard. As God's people, we need to be aware of all these things, because the enemy will use deceptive tactics to tell you that this is only going to last till your marriage. And after that, you won't really need this. Sometimes he will even tell you that by watching this, you will become a better spouse. Let me tell you, you can never improve or never grow by watching any of these disgusting acts. It's going to destroy life very soon. It's going to lead to adultery.